Her parents gave her a guitar, but it was too big for her, and she lost interest in it. But Taylor still wanted to sing. She asked her parents to take her to restaurants that had karaoke contests, where people can sing along with the music track from popular songs. She found minor league sports events where she could sing the national anthem before a game. That helped her get used to performing in front of big crowds. She even got to sing the national anthem in front of thousands of people at a Philadelphia 76ers basketball game. Taylor loved it when she sang and the audience applauded for her. She always wanted to please people. By now, Taylor knew she wanted to become a country music singer. At age 11, she begged her mom to take her to Nashville, the home of country music, so she could get a record deal. Taylor and her mom drove up and down the streets of Nashville's famous Music Row, where all the big record companies have their offices. At each building, Taylor dropped off a recording of her karaoke performances. But none of the record companies were interested. Many producers and executives thought teenagers didn't listen to country music. Taylor was disappointed, but she was not ready to give up. She now understood that getting a record deal wasn't easy. She needed to find a way to stand out. During middle school, Taylor stood out in all the wrong ways. Her friends called her annoying and made fun of her for how much she followed the rules. Some days, no one at school would talk to her. When she sat down at a lunch table, girls would get up and walk away. Taylor often felt like the only friend she had was her mom. But she knew she could always count on music to cheer her up. When Taylor was 12, she started taking guitar lessons from a local musician named Ronnie Kramer. She fell in love with playing the guitar and practiced for hours a day. Then, Taylor began to compose her own songs. She had always loved writing and poetry, so putting her words to music came easily to her. Taylor poured all the heartache and pain she felt from her struggles at school into her songs. Taylor had been looking for a way to stand out from the other singers, especially those in Nashville. And now, she had it. She wasn't just a singer. She was a songwriter. Chapter 2. Taking a Risk. In 2003, Taylor signed with manager Dan Dimtro, who had helped other musicians early in their careers. He got her some modeling jobs and helped her meet with important people at record companies. When Taylor was 13, RCA Records signed her to a development deal. They would work with her for a year, and if they liked her progress, they might help her make an album. It wasn't a guarantee, but RCA was one of the biggest record companies in music. It meant that Taylor showed promise. Taylor's parents realized that it was time to leave Pennsylvania. Her father transferred to his company's office in Nashville, and the family moved to a suburb outside the city called Hendersonville. Taylor immediately felt happier attending Hendersonville High School. In Hendersonville, people didn't think there was anything odd about trying to become a country singer, because many people there knew someone in the music business. And on her first day of school, Taylor found a best friend, Abigail Anderson. She often shared her songs with Abigail before bringing them to anyone else. It helped Taylor to be around people who supported her dreams. In 2004, Taylor made a big decision. Her deal with RCA was up for renewal. The company thought that she might not be ready to make an album until she was 18. Taylor didn't want to wait 4 more years, so she decided not to renew her deal. This was a huge risk. Musicians all over Nashville would do anything for a deal with a big company like RCA, but Taylor just felt it wasn't right for her. Instead, she went back to playing in talent showcases around Nashville. Taylor sent promotional packages with recordings of her music to record companies and music publishers. Although her deal with RCA hadn't worked out, it did help her meet people in the business and get a chance to perform for them. One night in November 2004, Taylor's risk began to pay off. She got the chance to perform at the Bluebird Cafe, one of Nashville's most famous live music venues. Many popular country artists had gotten their start there. Taylor performed 3 of her original songs that night. In the audience was Scott Borchetta, an executive from Universal Music Group, another big recording company. Taylor had performed for him recently and mentioned her upcoming appearance at the Bluebird Cafe. After the show, he told Taylor that he wanted to offer her a record deal. However, he was planning to leave Universal Music Group to start his own record company.